Welcome to Friday Night Moms. Let's try this again.
Currently Sunday afternoon.
It's Sunday afternoon, but that's okay. The kids are asleep. Well, at least my kid is.
My kid is going to sleep.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And we're drinking water. Ching
Clink.
ching. Ching ching. Hey. All right. I am Celia.
I'm Danielle.
And we're going to delve into some mommy business.
Yes.
Because it's serious business.
And that's my only business
And
right now.
right, and you just have no idea how serious the business is until you just have no idea.
You know, my business is the mommy business and probably late night shopping business.
Girl,
Those are my only two businesses.
that's a whole episode on the late night things that happen on your phone. Screen time,
Okay,
through the roof.
park at that because that's not even in the Google Doc.
But we need to
add it. Okay.
Tonight we're talking about the sun. I said tonight.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Used to be our friend.
No.
Not so much anymore.
No.
Yeah.
The enemy.
The enemy.
Enemy of the state.
Yes.
Very
so
serious.
as you should tell, this is a side note, we should edit this part out, but you should tell your anecdote again about the club.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it
Oh,
in.
okay.
We can
Keep talking.
yes.
So we're both breastfeeding moms,
Yes.
which we will definitely get into because,
The nips.
man, you
The
trade a
nips.
pregnancy journey
For sore nips.
for a breastfeeding one. It's real.
It's very sad.
But today, the sun. And whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding, your new baby, you know this struggle.
Yes. And before I would say the sun meant, or the birds chirping, it's more the birds chirping.
It is the birds. Mm-hmm.
Because there's that the cusp where it's dark but it's about to be light, but the birds chirp first. And you're like, ooh, good night, came home, staggering home. Maybe that was your ministry, but it was my ministry. Best night, texted, made it home, ooh, down in water. Yeah, maybe take a multivitamin. But now, baby, when the birds chirp,
You're like,
you are staring at your kid, staring them down.
so
I don't
many
like you
memes.
right now. Go to sleep. The birds are chirping. And why am I awake?
Why are you awake?
Why are we awake?
Why are we collectively awake? And you know who's not awake?
Dad.
Dad.
Dad is
asleep.
either asleep beside you, deepest snore of
Snoring.
his life, honey, or in the other room, because sometimes they gotta leave for your sanity. It ain't even about their peace of mind, it's your sanity.
Because sometimes it's just easier.
Yes.
You know? Okay,
Anyway.
I got a story.
Okay, come on.
4-month-old right now. Go to sleep. We were snoring.
But the snore is not a snore.
Not a
It's a
snore.
cute one.
It's cute.
That's when you like them. Even though it's morning,
Yes.
you're like, oh,
Oh,
so cute.
yes.
They're like, me, 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 me. Oh, come on now. You see what I'm saying? That's not the snore we talk about.
No.
That you hear is someone telling you about to wake up.
That is a baby saying I'm about to get up. Okay, quick
Anyway,
story.
go.
8:45 we're asleep. Wakes up at 1:30. Okay, I don't want to be awake right now.
No.
But okay, 1:30 we're still doing night feedings. We're feeding, boom, sleep. Great. 2 hours later,
No,
we're awake again.
No, thank you.
Okay, now here's the thing. The difference between a 4 a.m. wake up in the summertime and a 5 a.m. wake up is at 4 a.m. I might be able to rush us through this, get you back to sleep. But at 5 a.m., the sun.
the sun. And then
And then they oh,
it's daytime.
well, hello.
Let's play.
It must be time to wake up.
No, it's not.
It's hot.
It's time for your ass to go back to sleep.
It's time for you to go back to sleep. And my man was like, I love it when I'll have him on my shoulder and then he pops his head up and looks behind him and you like,
No.
what you looking at?
Because you know who's up at 5 a.m.? Medical workers, folks who did the overnight shift,
Construction workers.
Construction, people who we need to be awake at that hour.
And
We don't
moms.
need you
No.
to be awake at the hour, baby.
My man is turned around looking at the window like, hello?
Who all out there?
What's going on?
Who's outside?
Oh my God.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, baby.
And then, okay, get him back to sleep by the grace of the baby gods.
Gods.
1 hour and 17 minutes
No.
later,
No.
my man was up again.
Because that's a bad REM cycle. You don't know much about a REM cycle until you become a mom. And when you wake up in the middle of a REM cycle,
you feel like you've been hit by a train.
Dead.
You're like, am I, what?
My body is weak. My emotions are weak. I'm not a strong individual at this point.
I said to Sean, like, I was waking up and I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be saying something, but I'm half asleep. So I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell if I'm dreaming or if I'm awake. And so I'm going to just hold on to what I was about to say. Because it might be part of the dream.
So this morning, it's morning. It's like 9 o'clock. Gunnar has fallen asleep on my chest, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to take a nap. So he's telling me about his night, and I'm sitting there like this. Mm-hmm. But I'm asleep. But I want to be an adult and listen to your night. Yeah. So he's telling me the story, and at one point he just gets real quiet, and I'm like, I open my eyes. He's just staring at me. He's staring at me like, oh, I thought you was asleep. No. I'm here. I'm listening. I hear you. I had to open my eyes real big, like, yes, I'm here, I'm present. Tell me the rest of the story. And he's like, anyway.
You are a good partner, because...
At that point, I just shifted the baby to the side. I said, let me just get a bowl of cereal, because you got to be a partner.
You do have to be a partner.
So let me hear your story,
Let me hear your story, despite the fact that the sun came early for me, and you might have slept through that.
And I'm now still awake.
And I'm still awake. And I want to listen to you.
Okay. What's your story?
So, yeah, Sean doesn't really wake up in the night. He'll wake up and be like, if the baby is like, man, he'll be like, you're okay, Cash.
I love a dad who says that, because they understand. These babies don't understand dads.
You're okay, Cash. And then he's like, and roll over and back to sleep. And there's, you know your partner is, they're very supportive. You love them to death. But ain't nothing more upsetting than watching him sleep while wide awake.
Or the fact that they can sleep through when the sun comes up. Okay, so you're there, but I'm sorry, sir. How can you sleep through this noise?
How can you sleep?
These babies are either talking, or crying, or fussing, or want to play. How you sleep through that?
But they do. Or at least they faking like they do.
They fake. With a hard eye closed.
Just lay still. They over there like, no, I'ma just.
Because mom's not gonna. No, mom's gonna leave me alone, so I'ma just lay.
I'ma lay until I am back. I'm gonna pretend like I'm asleep until I'm back asleep. Because the sun comes at you quickly.
Really fast. I don't know. Like, there's so much to consider during that time, right? Yeah. Do I love this baby? Is that bad? That's the first.
Does he love me?
Did I want this
situation
in my life? And how long do I have to deal with this?
I have questioned multiple times, like, did I want to be a mother? Is this what you have no idea. You just have no idea when you're pregnant. It's all like, oh my God, my baby, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yes. And then you get in the trenches and you're like, oh, this, what? And what?
Okay. Tell me if you agree. So, people talk about, oh, you don't sleep as a mother. Because, right, Here Comes the Sun is really about not sleeping.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes.
For the next
foreseeable
future.
Yeah.
Because everybody different, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, everyone's like, you don't sleep, Oh, you're having a baby? There goes your sleep. But okay, that's corny, and we hear you. But that's the no truer words.
And you just, you hear people say it to you, you hear it, you internalize it, and like you just can't fathom. So there were several people around me pregnant, or like after our babies were born, that I was most important. I'm specifically talking about because Sean and I aren't married yet, but she's my sister-in-law as well. pregnant. Baby came 2 months after Cash. Anyway, she's pregnant. A woman had said to me when I was pregnant, one of Sean's friends was like, I know that you think you want that baby to come out, but sit down. She was like, don't eat nothing spicy. Don't have sex. Don't go for a walk.
Don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing. Just sit down. Because she's like, once they come out, you can't put them back in. But when you're pregnant, you're like, oh, girl, whatever. I'm ready to meet this baby I've been growing.
Well, you remember, I was not. I was like, I don't want to share him. I wrote a letter to him. I was crying right in that letter. I don't want to share you with nobody. I don't want you to come out.
Girl. Well, I was the opposite. Yeah. I was over being pregnant.
I remember you were like, it was like 7 months. You were like, is it done yet?
You're done.
Are we done baking? Is this a safe time to come out? Is this the week where they can come out and they can survive? I was like, girl, slow down.
Get out of me. No. So I told Sean's sister, our sister-in-law, she was like, I'm going to start trying.
She's not his sister-in-law. Oh, yeah, she is his sister-in-law.
Yeah. Well, she would be our sister-in-law.
You're right. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm saying to her, I'm like, I know that you think you want to try those home remedies.
Yes.
But don't.
Don't do it.
don't do it. Because once the baby is out, it's out. Yeah. And no one talks about how noisy newborns are when they sleep. Okay. Like the term sleep like a baby. No. That
doesn't exist.
No.
You know, I never thought about that, actually.
I saw a meme once where they were like, you mean crying frequently and waking up? Like, it was like how babies actually sleep, and it was like, yes, if you want to sleep like a baby, this is how you're sleeping.
But not even that.
Yeah.
Not even crying, because you're like, babies cry.
Yeah.
No. Grunting, farting, fussing, like little noises because they just need to shift. Yes. Or making noise in the crib or the bassinet or whatever the hell you have them in, that making a noise. Like
the sound of their body on the sheet. It's just like, they...
Let me tell you this last anecdote because, I mean, I could talk. I have anecdotes forever.
Yes.
So we go on our first away vacation. Mm-hmm. You know, I hit you up like, ooh, girl, I got the co-sleeper. Cool.
I never asked you how the co-sleeper went.
Okay, so co-sleeper, yes, it's great. It's like a prison for the baby that goes in the middle of the bed and that they can't roll out. You know, the frame is both soft and hard. But that shit is loud. All you hear is so much that we took him out the co-sleeper. First, I wrapped it in a swaddle to give like some sort of, I don't know, buffer.
Yeah.
And then it was, oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness.
So, co-sleeper got folded in half like a clam. Baby just lived on this king-size bed, which makes me want to get a king-size bed. I don't know where it's going. But put the baby in the middle, and we just said a silent prayer. And the sun came out on vacation. The sun came out on vacation. It didn't just, like, stay awake because we were on vacation. The sun came out on vacation as I watched people through a window, the people who lived in the same house as us, come back from having a good time. Ooh. And I'm here nursing.
Ooh,
creeping out the window like that meme.
Yes. The life of a new mom. So we also got that same co-sleeper. You sent it to me. We picked it up in Target when we went away. And
was it good?
We put Cash in it for a minute and a half. And
not even one night?
He was like, what's this? What's this? This not. So we ended up the same way. Just in a king-size bed with the baby in the middle. And you're just like...
Fine. We gave it... He did the first night was good. Bless you, Cash. Bless you, Cash. He did the first night. The second night, we would like throw the shit out the window. I can't wait to write a review. And I'm not a review person, but I'm be like, this is the noisiest product ever created in the history of co-sleepers.
It didn't work for us because we put Cash on his tummy.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, and he was on his tummy on there? So I felt like...
Don't say the tummy thing. That's like taboo.
Right.
They didn't sleep on the tummy.
Right. We'll have... That's an episode okay. all in itself. But... Yeah, I put him in there, and it just felt too squishy. It felt like that, and maybe it was the mattress we were on, but it felt like this is the type of thing where people are like, it's not safe for them to sleep on their tummy. That's what it felt like. And so I was like, just put him on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Because he slept on our bed on his tummy. So I'm like, and yeah, we folded it up. It's in the trunk of the car, and we have not.
Oh, mine was left in Martha's Vineyard.
You didn't even bring it back?
Well, because I didn't want, the car was jam-packed on the way back. And I was just like, well, if this is one thing, if we get in a car accident, that might just get flung around and hurt somebody, specifically my baby.
Oh my God,
I'm leaving it.
That is such a responsible thought
That's the
process.
only responsible thought, because on another chat, we'll talk about what happened in that car. But anyway, so, you know, here comes the sun. Like, it's a thing. The sun has been shining so our babies are 2 weeks apart. They were supposed to be 4 days apart. And the sun has been coming for however many weeks they are alive. Man. They are blessings, but evil
and
demons.
It doesn't help that it's the summertime. And so the sun is coming up early.
And it stays out. For a long time.
I sent you a text the other day where I was like, I'm ready for the winter time. Like,
my body's ready for the winter. Cover me up.
Like, give me 7 a.m.
Yes.
Give me 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, 5 a.m., 9 p.m. sun, I'm not here for it.
So shut it down.
Yeah. And people who watch our YouTube videos, I specifically remember when we redid our bedroom saying, I'm going to get light filtering curtains instead of blackout curtains. No. You know what's in my Amazon cart?
A blackout. So you have to let me know about the blackout, because, you know, we go back and forth. I buy some, you buy some. One pediatrician. We'll talk about that.
Yes.
The other pediatrician. Anyway, so let me know, because Dad, Antoine, is a blackout curtain type of man. Okay. I am not, because I go too deep. I'm in the what's that? Inception?
Yes.
Is that with the levels?
Yes.
Okay. So that doesn't work for me, because I can't come out. Like, I can't emerge. But so we're two opposites. So we fall somewhere in the middle. So it's like heavy curtains with a slight light filtering situation. But I don't know if Gunner is that way. So, to be continued, I guess. We'll figure that out.
The blackout curtains I'm going to get are portable, and I was like just going to...
What does that mean?
So they suction to the window.
Oh.
So like if you were traveling, you could just...
So listen, when you told me you were getting portable curtains, I was like, oh, she tired. 'Cause all curtains are technically portable. Like, you just slide it off the rod. I'm sorry. That was my first thought. Oh, she tired, so I gave you the quickly thumbs up.
Sure, girl.
Let me know how that works for you, because my curtains are currently portable.
No, it suctions to the window, so you can just like, bam, stick it up. But I'm just gonna pin it to like one side and see if that really I don't know. And yeah, that's the other thing no one talks. You don't know your baby. You have no idea what this baby is gonna be into or not into. That's also just like, girl, I really want
all the products.
Pregnant moms to listen to us talk and just try. You can't hear it. I know you're not going to hear it.
No, because your baby is special.
Yeah, but your baby ain't special. Sorry.
Because our babies are 2 weeks apart and they're the same person.
Same person.
We couldn't be the most opposite people, families, lifestyle.
Yes.
But the fact that we can, and I'm looking in the camera at this point, the fact that I could text her at some ungodly hour and she's like, Cash is doing the same thing. And I'd be like, oh, Guns is doing the same thing.
Same thing.
And here we are.
The babies are the same. Your baby not special. Y'all can't hear us, but
hear us.
Try.
Flag this.
Yeah.
Put it in. What do you do? Like, subscribe.
Yes.
Save. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. Save.
I think.
Whatever. Reference back. Bookmark it, because that's a thing. Come back to us
after your baby is born, and
when you're up, when the sun. Yeah. Just watch this again.
Yeah.
Watch this again. Okay.
Yeah. And know that we're with you. Like. Yes. And people are gonna tell you it gets better. Yes. Like, I can't tell you how many people are like, oh yeah, it gets better.
No, it doesn't.
We'll let you know if it does, but right now it hasn't.
It has not. It hasn't. So, well, thank you for joining us on our first episode of Friday Night Moms.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
It could be a girl group.
Yeah. Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Friday Night Moms, the girl group.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
Yeah.
Tune in. We'll be back.
No one want to come to a concert.
You are a hater.
From all the way over there.
Okay, from way over there.
Way over there.
Daddy trying to do a daddy thing. But just to be clear, the girl groups, isn't there a show where all the girls have come back
Oh
together?
my God, yes.
So they want to hear from us.
Yes.
Thanks,
They
Sean.
want to hear from the girls.
That's the Friday Night Mom.
Yes.
And we have like wet spots on our shirts.
Yeah. Because Loki, I didn't put the pad in, and I was like, hope this is enough. Don't think we'll be recording that long.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
All right, guys. Bye.